top too. You were at the top. V9106. Today's date is November 4th, 2025. We are video inspecting the dining room fireplace. It is an unlined flue. There's a slate top. There is exposed bricks.
Are you looking at the video
Yeah,
now?
I'm doing it right now, literally. Looks like you got a couple loose bricks up there.
How far
This
up are you?
five-foot, I'm all the way at the top. So,
Is that the opening on top there?
yeah. More loose bricks. This heavy third stage creosote inside this flue.
Man. One more creosote? There's creosote
There's a
everywhere.
lot of creosote in here. So basically we got all the loose stuff off. We got all the loose
Yeah.
stuff off. Looks like you got some washes.
What are those?
So basically it's fresh air is pulling, I'm sorry, inside of the chimney it's pulling in fresh air
From the outside?
from the outside, in the attic, you know, it could be anywhere.
So how can you tell that that's what it is?
So where it's super clean,
Yeah?
that means that there's a wash. Because fresh air, so when you blow fresh air through something and it's dusty, then you know how the dust moves, it's the same concept. Except this is pulling in fresh air.
Boy, this chimney's a disaster.
I mean, you said it, not me.
Well, you've seen more than I have.
Yeah, this is exposed, there's a couple of things going on. You got exposed brick, it looks like exposed cobblestone in some areas also. Lots of creosote in here, and you can see the creosote build up right there. How it just, the light just bounces right off of it.
Shines.
Yep.
Is that the bend in the chimney there?
Well, so far
Right
it's a
there,
straight
there's
shot.
the bend.
It's a lot of creosote in there.
That's at the bend. Looks like. Oh man.
Yep.
That's a cool device, that camera.
I hope so. It was cost enough. Only cost an arm and a leg.
That's the only way of doing it.
Yep. Alright, well, there's your first thimble. The first thimble is 17 feet down. From the top.
Where's the thimble?
Right here. So what I did was I set the camera up first and I positioned the camera in front of the thimble and I took screenshots. So the video is not like 20 minutes long. Trying to get it into position. This one appears to be filled up from what I can tell.
That pipe thing, it's like the
Yep.
opening of a pipe.
That's right.
When you looked inside the pipe and it was filled up?
Yeah, I saw like the top half. It looked like it was filled. It's hard to get it in a video because
Boy, that shines, doesn't it? What's that cord there? Is that part of the?
That's mine.
Yeah.
It's the gate to protect the lens as much as we can.
Yeah.
Because if we sent it up without it, it would just destroy it and it would get scratches. So,
There's a little mortar missing.
yeah. Which, you know, is pretty typical when you apply enough heat to the inside of a mortar joint that just has a brick. It will fall out.
What's that?
That's the thimble. It's the same
Oh,
one.
it really sticks out.
Yeah.
That's also filled, but it looks like it's filled with just scrap.
Yeah. That's the first thimble, 17 feet down from the top. I was able to position it correctly. Gonna take a couple of screenshots. Proceeding down scan. More wash.
Washes again, that stuff from
That's
the air.
fresh air, yep, that's fresh air being pulled through the chimney. More creosote. That is a big wash. It's almost that whole entire side. So this what could be potentially leaking. I believe it was the bathroom that was upstairs, correct?
Mhm.
That had some of, yeah. This is probably right around that area.
It's coming out between the bricks.
Yeah, it's probably right around that area. But you can see why it's getting like that now, because of the amount of creosote that's melting inside. It's 20 feet down so far. More exposed bricks, more creosote.
Exposed bricks means fresh air, right?
No, exposed brick is literally just a brick instead of terracotta.
So those thimble things are sticking out a couple inches into the
Yep.
shaft, so.
I mean, that wouldn't necessarily be the worst thing in the world if they were packed the right way.
How can you know, how will you know if they're packed the right way?
I know that the one down further is definitely not, because looks like I could see the back of your refrigerator.
But
Yep. I'll show you. I took screenshots. It looks, you could see right through the wood lamp, and it looks like the back of your refrigerator. Or a cabinet, one or the other. It did look like the back of a refrigerator though. So, what does that look like? This is the other thimble.
looks like lathe
One,
for
two,
the, looks like lathe on a plaster wall, so it looks like. Those two pieces of
I have a
wood?
way better screenshot, because I really got it in there, but woodland,
Wood
Yep.
lathe, yeah.
and you see the white,
It could be the back of a plasterboard or something.
there you go.
Yeah, it could be compound.
Yeah, compound, yeah. Yeah, it's
That, looks like the back of a cabinet or a refrigerator. It's all paper.
Yep, that's combustible. Stay right there.
I already did all that. I got better shots.
Could be a pie plate too.
Could be. But, yeah, so. We're now entering what would be the smoke chamber. Smoke chamber obviously is unparged. does have a lot of third stage creosote. Going to take the lens out. They're approximately 35 feet tall in height. Gonna go back in and look behind the damper.
That's the, You took the damper out?
Yeah, we took the damper out to clean it. It looks like you have a little bit of a void behind the damper.
Wow.
Right there. Yep, there's a little bit of a void there.
You mean space between bricks?
There you go. Again, we are approximately 35 feet tall in height. That concludes the video inspection for the dining room fireplace. Defects observed. Further recommendations will follow.